plan to make a mob grinder because, first off, we need one, and second off, it is a good. I'm also teaching someone that is about to start watching Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First time chat. Is that you, Elijah? Oh, hello. I didn't think I was gonna fall into a hole. Holy crap. Oh wait, no. Is Game Master is not you, Elijah? Oh well, that was interesting. I didn't even hear the notification that for the. Oh, thank you for the follow, Game Master. It didn't even make the sound. Here, I'll redo it so that it. There. Credibility. Credit where credit is due. This takes like maybe 7 or 8 stacks of particular solid block. So you're gonna need a lot of. I usually just use cobblestone because it's obviously the easiest to get. And then you just. I don't have room. And then I'll show you. Oh my god. I usually just get like 7 stacks, and that's usually a good amount. I fell down again. Okay, I'm not gonna have enough room for 7 stacks, so I'm gonna go grab a shulker box. I missed. I almost have fully. No, you don't. Last time I was working on getting a full set of good armor before I got rudely interrupted by my power going out. Okay, I'm gonna use this empty one because it's empty. More cobblestone. I'm turning off subtitles. I guess I am taking that rotten flesh. This is probably the most tedious part of getting a build done, is getting the materials, especially if it takes a lot of one material. This is one that I've been using for so many years. It works every time, and it's been working through every update. The only problem is I haven't done it in 1.18, and they did change how mobs spawn in 1.18, so I don't know if this will work. It should. I don't see why not, but it usually works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost. I'll get 8 stacks, and I think that I'll be good. If I need to grab more, I'll grab more. And the good thing about this one, or the good thing about this version, is that the sky limit is higher, so this will be, I can stack up as high as I can go, and then make it from there. And it makes it so I don't have to worry about spawn proofing the area. Alright, that should be enough for now. I'm going to start with this pillar because I already have it pretty high stacked up. And I'm pretty sure that was exactly what I was going to do with this. If you have an Elytra, once after you defeat the Ender Dragon Elijah, if you have an Elytra, you're going to need to keep a ladder until you have an Elytra. Ah, I landed it! Haha! First try. Alright, what you want to do... Ooh, I didn't think about this. Okay. I'll take a stack. I also didn't think about this. Oh, shoot. Well... Ah, man. Second try, too. Alright, up we go. Basically just want to keep building up until you reach the sky limit. That's what I usually do. And if you're doing this for experience, you're definitely going to want to have an enchantment table up here because obviously this is super far up. Like, already at 300 blocks up. You're definitely going to want to... I think the sky limit is now like 300 something. So honestly, this is high, more than high enough up. This going up to the sky is not necessary. It's just it ensures things that like mobs don't spawn. But I think it's like 100 and something blocks that mobs spawn out. I gotta double check that math. $128. I was close. All right. So what you want to do from here is make yourself a little platform. Okay, that was weird. Make yourself a little platform. I gotta turn on my running distance. Oh, never mind. I usually do it like a couple blocks wide by a couple blocks wide. Doesn't really have to be super big. You're gonna need somewhere to be able to walk around and stuff. And at the end of it, you'll have the mob grinder bottom, like the where it actually is. So I'm gonna have them land basically right where those 4 blocks are. 2 blocks on every side should be enough space. And then you go up, I think it's 20 blocks, but I always get that wrong. I'm not sure. let me go look that up real quick. I think it's 20 blocks. I always forget. $28. $28 to kill them instantly, but 27 if you want to do the method that I'm doing. So I usually will build it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 27. 27 just like that, and then you do 4 on all sides. Like this. And then for these corners, knock those out. Probably should have a bed up here so if I do fall and die, I don't get killed. Alright, then you want to do something like this. Build up 1 block. Like, this is the actual grinder part. Like, this is where they actually spawn. Whoops. And then you want to go out 7 blocks from, so this will be 1 block. So you want to go out, I'll start down here. Go out 7 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On all 4 sides, just like that. This should be 8 blocks wide. From here to here should be 8 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to change my render type because actually that's the best way of doing it. And then what you want to do is fill this in. Just like that. Same deal, all 4 sides. Did I do that 1 block too many? Nope. Want to fill this in. I don't think I grabbed enough blocks, definitely. It takes, this build does take a lot of blocks. There's probably more efficient methods, but this one's the one that I know works for a fact, and it's the most efficient one that I can think of. There's also ones that you can use spawners to do, which are even simpler because you don't even have to worry about actually waiting for them to spawn naturally. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need at least like another 7 or so stacks before I fill this out. Because if you already see, oh, actually, what you know what I could do? I could take down my pillar that I made. I technically don't need that first pillar. I can fly up here. Oops, I went out too far. I went out. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All 4 sides. And then you want to... Oh, I didn't finish yet. Oh, you know what I didn't test to see? Can I actually go up? Okay, so yeah. It'll be about yay tall. That's as much high. So you gotta leave. So this will be, if you want to build it up to world height, this top block right there that I just broke has to be, or no, this top block right here. You want to have it 2 blocks tall, and then there's gonna be a roof, which is the 3rd block. If you want to have, you're gonna have to have torches up there too, so you're gonna want to make it at least 4 blocks under the max world height if you're going up to the roof. Otherwise, you're gonna have issues. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go down and grab more cobblestone because I did not grab enough. Okie dokie. I am taking down my ladder thing though, because it is pointless to have it, because I can fly. It's a great thing about defeating the Ender Dragon and going to the end islands. Though if you don't have end island stuff, if you don't have the elytra, I would recommend making a water spout as your method of getting up, because that's like one of the fastest ways, or a boat elevator. Boat slash minecart elevator, but the boat one's cheaper. It only takes wood instead of iron, unless you have an iron golem farm, which iron comes super easy. I don't even care if I keep the ladders, I kind of want just the cobblestone. Alright, alright. Get rid of that. Rabbit. I'm gonna keep these ladders just so I have them in there. Just in case I need them. I don't think I'm gonna need them, but yeah, never know. You can barely see it from here. Alright, there's a couple more stacks right there. I'm gonna grab like a few more stacks. Bats, bats, bats. Like so far I've already used almost 7 stacks up there. And I'm probably gonna need another 4 stacks. So I would recommend getting like 12 stacks of any block. As long as it's a solid block. You can use, if you want, if it's easier, you can use half slabs for the roof. But that's just usually more of a pain. Just to like be able to place them down on that many, because you have to like only place on the half block. I don't have my shield. I need 8 food. Okay. Alright, back to work. Back to work. Back to work. Yeah, the great thing about having it up in the air like that is you'll never have to spawn proof the area around. The amount of stacks you're gonna need, including the tower, probably gonna be more like 14 stacks because you're gonna need to actually build up high enough. Unless you use an elytra like I am, then you're gonna have to include that in your blocks that you're stacking up. You could just keep it as temporary blocks that are easier to get, like sand or something. You just have a ladder with sand on it, and then all you have to do is break the bottom block and place a torch down real quick, and it collects the whole thing real quick. But then you'll have a giant ladder that's super difficult to... I think that should be enough. What I always forget to bring up here is water. You're gonna need, to make an infinite source, what I usually do is do something like this, make an infinite source right there, place temporary blocks to keep it in. You are gonna need water to do this. Essentially like this. I would recommend torching it so that you don't have mobs spawn here while you're up here. Oi! What stuff? Be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. Alright. So what you want to do after you filled all 4 of these in is 2 blocks up like that. Once you get to these, you want to do something like this. Just like that. And then you can build right over it like that. Just like that. One block out, one right there. And that right there, that's for where the water source is going to be, because that keeps it from, that's like the most efficient way of having water flow through this middle streams. Oops. Oops. There's probably definitely more efficient farms, grinders than this one, but this is the one that, like I said, have been using for years, so. And it never fails. As far as I know, at least. 1.18 could throw me a loop, because now I'm in 1.18 and I've never used this in this version, so it could throw me for a loop. You only want to build this up 2 blocks, so Endermen don't spawn. And then you want to place down slabs in a very specific way so that spiders don't spawn, because those two things clog it up a lot. Because Endermen, they'll fall and they take more. It takes more for them to die of fall damage. They can fall further before because they have more health. So how? Are you kidding me? A spider with regen spawned right there. How? How is that possible? I really hope that's not actually what happened in that. I think it spawned. Oh shoot! I should have torched up down there. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. And then what you want to do is do something like this and fill this entire roof in. I still don't think I have enough blocks. I think I need like another 2 stacks after this. Though it will be close. Because I'm also still going to need to build the pillar thing. It would be cheaper to, it would be more efficient and cheaper to build this part that I'm building right now with half slabs, just making sure that they're on the bottom half and not the top half. Because otherwise the spawner won't work. And a good thing about this one is that it works during the daytime too. Yeah, I'm gonna need another couple more stacks. That brings us up to, so far, 20 stacks now. Yeah, this build does take a lot, but it is a pretty decent farm. It usually produces a lot. One problem with this is the multiplayer aspect with pretty much any farm, as a matter of fact. This is not very good with multiplayer because all of you guys have to, every single person on the server has to be in the spawn platform, on the down there platform, in the AFK platform basically. Otherwise, it don't it the spawn rates are going to be super slow because other people are generating mobs around the server, and the server can't spawn more mobs, enough mobs to both deal with the grinder and um, spawn mobs up around the players that are elsewhere. Alright, I'm gonna need to go down and grab more. And while I'm at it, I'm also gonna grab water. Whoops. 2 buckets is all you should need. I forgot my other shulker box up there. I'm just gonna put it in this one. I'm gonna grab, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. I think that should be enough. To finish off this. Exactly how many stacks I've used so far, can't say. I'm saying about 20 to 25-ish. It is a good idea to have, if you have already defeated the Wither, to have like a beacon or something to help you break all this. Some TNT. I don't know if TNT actually leaves all the blocks though. I think it does in the latest version. And an efficiency pickaxe, essentially. A diamond one would be ideal. Two. That happened. This is what the perks of having a good headset is. You can hear when something's about to happen. The only thing that can also back it up is witches, but there's no way to ideally stop them from spawning. Like, as far as I know, there's no way to. They're not a very common chance anyway. They're only like 5%. so they're not too much of a worry. You just gotta be careful when you're swinging, when you're getting the mobs and stuff, to not hit them, or let them see you, because then they'll splash you with their potions. I think 5 stacks should be enough for the rest of what I have to do. That should be good. I'm gonna see if I have any extra stacks lying around. Nope, but I do have one right there. I don't think so. Okay. I do have it, okay. I almost died there. Alright, well, you make sure you light this area up before you do anything else, because otherwise you're gonna have that issue. Alright, so what you want to do with this basically, you'll have four like that, just like so, and I usually do it all the way around like this. That way you have that, and then you'll place half slabs all the way around like so. And then you crouch to whack out the mobs. This will have a pillar up here, but we'll get to that in a second. You want to finish this part first, because otherwise you won't have anything to spawn. I would recommend, if you do not have an elytra, which Elijah I don't think you do, to take a water source. So you want to take your water from your source and have it flow down right here like that. That way you can climb up and down without having to worry too much about. You just want to put the water right here. The way you know that you got it right is if when you have the water, it'll lead right up to that. You're going to want to put signs around that too, so that they just fall right down. What I also do as a bonus measure is take a little bit of cobblestone, just like that. That way when they flow past, they won't jump and take extra damage. Because if they jump and take extra damage, then they're just gonna fall down and die, and it kind of defeats the purpose of getting the proper amount of experience. And then you just want to... Well, that's not working. Get rid of this. Just like that. Leave the torches in here for now while you finish the rest of this. Then what you want to do is make yourself a bunch of slabs. I still don't think I grabbed enough. I didn't mean to make all of those into that. Oh well. You will need some slabs. Start from the corner, one every other block. Just like that. Just like that, on all four sides. This will keep spiders from spawning, because they have to have a certain number of blocks to spawn. Oops. They are unable to spawn on top of a zone that isn't more than 3 blocks wide. You don't need too many slabs either. You want to make sure that you space it out just like this. Do not stagger them like that, because otherwise the mobs can't walk to the swimming zone. Just like that. That's pretty much it for this part of the build. Then what you want to do is come down here. Do a little thing like this. Oh, wrong one. Just like this. And build it all the way up. I think I need one more stack, maybe a little less than that, but I forgot about the half slab thing. This is definitely, by all means, not the most efficient way of building this, but it's the most effective way easiest way to build it. Just a lot of this has to be solid blocks, otherwise either things get caught up or whatever. I don't even think you can really use glass because it lets light levels through. Almost there. Might have literally just enough. And holy crap, I made it. Just like that. Alright. That is that. Basically done. That is how it works. And then you want to get rid of the torches up there. Oh yeah, you also want to torch up on top, otherwise we have stragglers. I recommend doing 1, 2. Get out of my freaking server. You're not allowed here. You're not allowed here. Ow, ow, ow. Alright. What you do? 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 blocks in on every side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, I don't have enough torches. Why would I? How many? I would not. Alright, I gotta go down and grab more torches because I literally do not have any. I guess I'm gonna have to make some. Alright, let's head back up. Before I go up, do I need anything else? I'll do the redstone after. Right now, this should be pretty set up for doing it. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then 1 approximately in the middle. 1 on each corner. That, and I think 1 on each one of these little doohickeys. Otherwise, you'll have mobs spawn out there too. That's basically that. This can all get prevented though by also doing this top block as half slabs, and then you don't even have to worry. You can have it even further up in the world by like 1 block. But I don't have mine up that as far enough to worry about that. Anyway, and one last thing you want to do before this is functional is break the torches in here. And this should be fully functional. Just like that. And then you just wait for a little bit, and things should come crashing down any second now. I would recommend putting a torch right inside of there too, because a lot of times mobs will spawn in there and you don't want them to spawn there, because obviously that's like the one spot where you don't want them to spawn. What did I do? Just like that. And there you, oh, it is 1 too low. Okay, easy fix. Place blocks. Still too low. What you do that? Think that should be good now. Which means this entire platform needs to go up to hit this level. Well, that's what is next. just want to see if you work. I probably miscounted somewhere along the line. It does take a second sometimes, but okay, it's still too low. But you want to be careful doing this. Still too low? Could have sworn it was. Okay, one more. Maybe. Really? I'm getting so like off by 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Now 5. Okay, I'm so confused. This should not be. Okay, maybe one more. There shouldn't be too many more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't know. I must have miscalculated. I must have miscounted or something. You want it that far. I've don't know how that happened. It happens all the time to me. I don't know. I miscount or something. But what I usually do is keep it at that level. I'll leave that there for a second. You want it to be at your platform to be at this level. I don't know exactly what I did, but get out of here. I'm gonna have a bunch of items right there now. Break this one. Just watch mobs falling down. Just mock Jesus speeds. That. Just like that. And then I always put this. So this one keeps them alive right there, I think. Oh wait, I know what I'm doing wrong. I don't want that. That's not supposed to happen. Well, shit happens. Okay, I want to do You just gotta be very careful of creepers, because creepers can destroy your day. Do that. And to make it so that it is... These should all be 1 to 2 punches. Zombies are gonna be 2 punches because zombies. What I usually do is put a thing like... I need to make some, I think. I need 4 of them, yeah. Do a thing like this. I'll grab... I'm gonna need some more stuff. Alright, dropping off all this junk I'm not gonna be using for a little bit. Actually, I might need those. Oh, no, I won't need those. Okay, I need redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need wood. I don't have any wood. Actually, I do. I think I have wood in here. I do not. Do not have wood. 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 That should be that should be enough. I need cobblestone, which I think I ran out. Yep. Alright, I need 16, 6, 7, 8, 15, 16. I already had one, whoops. Oh well. And I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4. I also need some slime balls. I don't even have slime balls. I am right next to a swamp, however, so. How have I not had slime balls yet? I would think I would be getting barraged by slimes. I might have to wait till nighttime. I could have sworn I had slime balls somewhere. Guess not. For these, I guess you don't really need to do the pistons. I'm starting to think about I don't really need to do the pistons actually. Because the way I have it set up is experience and it gives you items anyway, so. You just need to whack them once or twice. If you have a looting sword like I do, it gives you more stuff, so. I do need a chest, however. I would recommend a large chest because it fits more stuff and you will get a lot of stuff. Lots and lots. I only got 2 saplings from that entire thing. Alright, and then we are to make what was I doing? Oh yes. Oh, I needed an iron. I need like I need more than that. I need more. Oh, perfect. Perfect nut mount. And then I need iron. I'm doing this all wrong. Okay, there we go. Only need 4 of those. Put the rest in there. And then we do a little thing like should have grabbed more blocks. You know what I'm actually gonna do it as? Obsidian. I'm gonna make some obsidian area so that goddamn mofos don't. They need to make more blast resistant blocks, or at least creeper resistant. I used to be so good at this. Voila, and then you do a little thing like Duke and Duke. And then it'll just collect everything in the nice little I would recommend having some sort of method against creepers exploding your chest on the off chance that somebody screws up and does that. That made me jump a little bit. It was a jump scare. I usually do some obsidian around the edge like that. Usually keeps the creepers at bay enough. Absorbs most of the blast damage. The only thing is if it blows up the zombies have a little more health than creepers and skeletons, so and the ones with armor are gonna have extra stuff, so have like a sword or something. And I usually just let it build up for a while you're sitting up here. I would also recommend having some method of either like killing all the mobs there or getting all the mobs away from there if something were to happen, like a creeper blows up the area. I usually will just have it like this so that if a creeper does blow up, it won't blow up these obsidian blocks, so nothing will fall down and end up. I don't even think that there's a way for a creeper to blow up unless it's sitting right in the corner on the opposite side. Like that. See? It'll blow up. You just gotta be careful of that. One method to block against that happening is putting something like I don't know, a half slab right here. I don't have half slabs, do I? Oh, ooh, I just got an idea. Decoration. Because crying obsidian it has the same blast resistance as obsidian, so. And it also has a little bit of a glow. I would recommend having some kind of fence. If you get swipe on your on your sword, that also helps. Let the loot flood in. See, a witch doesn't spawns. Nice. And then I'll put a cobblestone half slabs over those. Which I don't have any. Try and kill every. Screw it. I am going to come down here. Grab some half slabs. I literally put them away. I'm like, I'm not gonna need these. I'm definitely gonna need them. Always need half slabs. Yeah, you gotta make sure that if you do have any mobs in there, that if you want the experience, do not walk away from them because they will despawn. That way you can sit in the corner and whack whack. I usually don't like doing the whole way around though. Another measure to help prevent creepers from blowing up the chest is putting half slabs right underneath it like that. Or extending it farther away. And you can connect that up to a auto sorter if you know how to make one of those. I wish you could make like an obsidian half slab. or even like netherite half slabs. That would be pretty dope. Guys, you still watching? Did you end up making this? Yeah, I would recommend having an enchantment table up here if you're gonna use it for experience. And a bed. And as you can see, it's pretty quick. It never fails. You will still get the occasional spider here and there, but very rarely. This is good for getting gunpowder and stuff like that. I still need to get netherite. I still feel like it's not completely useful though. The only thing it really adds is knockback resistance. And durability is kind of obsolete as a additive to armor because you can already get unbreaking and mending, so and as far as I know, there's no enchantments that you can get that either mending or unbreaking aren't compatible with on armor at least. Alright, I'll be right back in 5 minutes so we can see how I'm gonna go check on and see if Elijah is, see what he's done. And when I come back, we're gonna see how many mobs are gonna be in here. Alright, I'm back. And Elijah fell asleep. As you can hear skeletons, zombies, creepers, witches, zombie villagers, all here. And they corner into the floor, and you'll like see them running around and whatnot. You gotta. The witches are a little bit of a pain, but. And then you just watch the loot flood in. A really good way of getting a lot of different things. It's one of the second best mob grinders. With the first, I wouldn't say second best. It's one of the best mob grinders. I think the best one out there is a raid farm. You can usually get pretty good. Like obviously, you can get tons of loot from that. It just floods in. This is literally from only a couple minutes right here. It's all like basic overworld mobs, but I have kitty. That's essentially that. There's really no way if you have it set up at the bottom like this or anything to really blow up or kill you or anything like that. Does take a little more, a little bit of time for experience to, for you to build up experience, but usually doesn't take too long if you have, you let it sit for like a half hour, come back, swipe it a couple times, and it usually gives you like 30 levels-ish. Depends on how many mobs spawn and what mobs spawn. I think that's all for this this one. I thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next stream. Bye bye.